hiding that, boy. I think I'll just sleep here tonight.
All right, y'all, I'm Jonathan Joyner. This is Hunt the Front. We'll get out to the big shop in a minute, but I had to get in here in my garage and grab this jack. It was a Christmas present. We're down a jack at the big shop, so I'm gonna take it out there with me. And while I was in here, I figured I would give you all an update on my 56 car, the new 56 that we put together at the end of last year. We'll be getting it back out soon. There's a track down the road from us a ways, Deep South Speedway in Loxley, Alabama. It's about 50 minutes up the road. They are having an open practice on February 29th. So in a couple weeks, I hope to make it and just get this thing out there and make a few laps in it, because if y'all know, I only raced it one time. So I want to make some laps in it, just get comfortable in it, that kind of thing. And then they will be racing the season opener at Deep South Speedway March 14th. That'll be the first local race that we have around here. So that's when I'm hoping to race the 56 car again. So stay tuned for that. Y'all saw in our last video, we talked about how Dirt Daddy is going to be getting back behind the wheel. We're gonna put a 60 on the side of the old 56. That's gonna be his car. We talked about putting a 602 crate motor in it, but we got this 604 that's in Joseph's car, the 10 car. We're gonna pull it out of there and we're just gonna set it right down in the old 56, the soon-to-be number 60 Dirt Daddy car. So that's what we're gonna try to do this evening. I'm gonna grab this jack, get in the truck, and we're gonna head out there and get to work. By the way, I wanna give a quick shout out to David Fritz and his son Keegan for sending me the t-shirt. David is a street stock racer in Indiana, watches the show. Appreciate the t-shirt, David. Those of you who are enjoy listening to podcasts, I wanted to let you know about a couple of things. First of all, our podcast we're doing each week on Patreon. Mentioned it in our last video. We recorded our latest podcast the night before last, talked about the new 602 motor, our schedule, the races that we're going to try to hit, big shows we're going to try to hit this year, that kind of thing. We do that each week, me, Joseph, Joshua, Jesse, on Patreon. I'll leave a link in the description to that. There's also a podcast that Joshua went on recently called the Sponsored Riders Club podcast. He and the host talked about getting sponsors, keeping sponsors, that kind of thing. I know a lot of racers would be interested in. And then also talked about the origins of Hunt the Front, and then growing a YouTube channel. So I'll leave a link to that one as well. You can also find the link to Patreon to our podcast in the description. Y'all check that out. Look who beat me out here. You have a rough day at work or what?
I might. Just dragging.
Yeah. Thanks for bleeping that out for me so I didn't have to.
Yeah,
hey, well, since you already dragging, come here and grab this for me real quick.
Oh, good. A new jack.
Yeah, we needed one of those.
Yeah.
You perked up.
I like presents.
Happy Valentine's.
Yeah.
You have a good day at work, though, really? For Thursday?
Yeah. Trying to get stuff done so I can take off Monday.
Yeah, you going to be able to?
I think so. It's looking good.
Yeah, it's looking good. All right. I like to hear that. So, yeah, Monday, this car right here, the Track Star, the old for-sale car, will be going to Bowling Performance. Track Star race cars to get updates on the front end. I was worried I was going to have to go by myself, but you think you're going to be able to make it?
Yeah, I think so.
And then
Doing all I can do.
there you go. And y'all saw in our last video, our new 602 crate motor. Right here, when we get back from Track Star with the updates, the new 602 will be going in it. Check out that video if you hadn't already. For tonight, though, the 604, this motor, is coming out of the 10 car. We're going to put the super motor in it. I think Joseph said last night on the podcast that he's also wanting to try to practice it February 29th at Loxley. Yeah. So we're going to put the super motor in here. This motor, I think the plan is we're going to take it out of here and put it over here in the old 56, my old car. We're going to make it the 60 car because Daddy's 60 years old and he's going to make him some laps in it. Michael made it.
Yep, what's up?
We've been missing you. You come see our new addition over here?
I see that. Sweet.
Yeah, nice. I said, I can't believe the only thing new, and it's not even going in mine or Joseph's car. Cedar Creek beef jerky. They sent us a bunch of it, so thanks to them for that.
That's my invite to open it.
Yeah, you look hungry. I'm gonna let you eat some jerky.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
What flavor is it?
Teriyaki, I believe.
Yep.
Joseph's sick, by the way. He is. He's got what he calls a man cold.
Yeah.
So it basically means he feels like he's dying.
Yeah, pretty much. It smells good.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have that.
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Order some more of that.
Yeah, I think so.
Cedar Creek.
Cedar Creek.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. So guns closer to ready than we thought.
How many's in there?
There's only 2 in the top right here.
And here you were talking bad about Joseph.
I thought. Now. I wouldn't say that. Somebody go by and get a jack.
Or something.
What? Our new jack.
What is that? You got
That was
jack?
that was a Christmas present. It's been in my
that's
garage.
Sitting around.
Yeah, I figured we could use a jack.
That's right.
We're getting his motor out. We're gonna put it in over there.
Joe said he got 4 or 5 people wanting it.
Oh, he's
I'm like, huh?
Really?
Yeah, that's what he
Uh-huh.
told me today.
I don't know. Well, we gotta set it somewhere. We don't have any room in the
I
floor.
either
We could
way.
just set it in that car. It'll
Well,
be out of the way.
Sick too long.
Yeah, that's what he gets for laying up at the house. No. Alright, my motor mount bolts out. Yeah, when we
Put
pick
with
it
the
up.
boat.
Yeah, so we know what we got.
That's right.
Good job. Good call.
Alright, Dan.
Pro tip, semi-pro tip number 1. Keep your motor mount spacer with your motor mount bolt,
That's right.
and you won't lose it.
Ready?
Yeah, put some pressure on it.
Little bump up. Bump.
Y'all missed it, but Jesse bumped his head.
I just knocked the heck out of myself.
Alright, are we about ready?
I think so.
Is it broke loose?
Yeah.
All the bolts is out. It's
But I mean, did it come?
no,
No, it's
Get
not
ready,
free.
we'll get 2 nuts ready to put back in this bell housing and start it.
3/8 should be.
Y'all ready with me? Tell me when y'all ready.
Ready? Oh,
It needs to go back that way a little.
There it went.
there it went.
There it goes.
3.
Get ready with them bolts and put them in that bell housing.
Move the motor a little.
Hold on. You gotta come my way with it.
This way, Jonathan.
Your way?
Yeah, like that right there. It should go.
I got it.
You get it?
Yeah, you got a nut?
It's in the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
started.
good. We're good.
All right, come on out.
Like that right there and all and everything. And they walk to
Come on
the
up.
center. Like that right there. And when I get it, we go.
We're gonna stick it in that car.
60 car.
You know, drop it right in.
I mean,
Right in.
where else we gonna put it? The floor's taken.
That's true.
Half is watch your motor,
I
Jesse.
said watch my motor, but watch that motor.
Hold on. Alright, you good. That was close, Jesse. Alright.
Now I'm gonna turn and go that way.
Yeah,
We need to get turned around. Just shove it in like that, you know?
go that way.
Around the nose.
Yeah, that way. Jesse, if you can't figure out how to navigate this thing through here, I don't know if you
start. Don't you start. Well, we got her going now.
Yeah. Time's out.
Sophie's bed.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we ready? Y'all got it ready over here?
Pretty close. You clean that back. Michael done that. I ain't got that.
You know, we got our dial pins, got a little grease on them. Pro tip number 2 of the day.
Semi-pro tip.
Semi-pro tip.
Semi-pro tip, yeah.
And we got our all thread to guide us.
Who was it?
Alright, stick her in the hose.
I almost got our fan.
Watch your fan.
Is the fan good?
Yeah, we're going to go to the John about 2 inches. All right. And then we're going to go back about 4.
ease it down. Down.
Yep.
Nope. Up just a little.
Keep going to the back with it.
There you go. Yeah,
Gotta
this
go
side's
back.
not back. It's got another quarter on it. There it is.
I think it started. I think it did.
The old 56 rides again. And Dirt Day.
Come on with it.
We're done with that now.
Yeah. Don't go far with it. We'll be gonna needing it for the big
Look
motor.
at that other motor. I don't know how many times I've been asked since 2000. When you gonna go start racing again? I didn't know I was on. I should have told them 2020 in 20 years.
That's right.
Yeah. Quick history lesson. Daddy raced through the 90s. When did you start dirt track racing?
91.
Yeah.
Ain't got in there.
And he won, well, here's all the trophies over here, all the way around to over yonder. Those are all Daddy's trophies from the 90s. And he kind of stepped back whenever Joseph and I started racing. And he's been crew chief ever since. So now he gets to be racer again. Hey, check these out. New design. I got to decide on, get some.
Ooh, let me help.
So we're going to go with the HTF, the acronym there. But we got to decide what colors we want. I like this right here now. This black on gray. HTF went to front. You got white on black. Anyway, all kinds of options. I like the white, red outlined in white too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I might put this on a solid black flex fit hat though.
Man, I kind of leaning.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards that one and that one.
Y'all let us know what you think of the new hat design. They're not available yet, but they will be soon. All right, motor setting in there. You feel you excited? Gonna get a chance to make some laps here pretty soon?
I really am. I kind of having a little trouble sleeping.
Oh, you're that excited, huh?
I'm like, doggone, this ain't right. Tossing and turning. No, I quit in 2000. I've carried a race car to the track 3 times since then.
Yeah, you've run it.
Yeah. 2 times it was 604 and once it was at 421.
Yeah. And you held your own.
Yeah. Around the track. I'll tell you the thing that I have thought the whole time and I really feel strongly about is to know how to adjust these cars, you really got to drive them. And the stuff they're doing now, you know, it's different than it was. So I can drive it and get the feel. You know, you got to go by the seat of your britches.
Yeah, you've been missing that, huh?
So I can learn, you know, that way and then know more about what to do.
Well, I'll tell you this. We were talking about it on the podcast the other night, and Jesse asked me what I was going to do if you outrun me. I said, I'll hang it up. I'll just be a full-time camera operator.
It ain't gonna be like that. It ain't gonna be like that. But, I mean, you know, I've had 12 head concussions.
Is it that many?
And I don't know.
I didn't mention your motorcycle racing days.
Well, so that's the only thing. That's why I said I don't want to buy nothing, spend no money until I make some laps and see how I feel afterwards.
Yeah.
It'll take more than one time. It'll take a few times and then see how I feel afterwards,
Yeah.
you know.
I think you do just fine.
I hope so.
We'll see.
You gotta ask her.
Have you been told about all this, Teresa?
What's that?
Have you told her about all this?
Yeah, she.
Oh, okay. About Daddy's gonna make some laps. You're not gonna tell him no anyway. That's what we need to know.
Did you ever tell him no?
No, we know better than that.
You just let him go.
There you go. Well, you got that approval. That's a good thing.
There you go. Got it right
You got
now.
everything you need now.
That's how the Lord works, y'all.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me ask you this. What you plan on wearing, old man?
Hey, now the folks.
Anybody got an old suit laying around?
I'm glad she come in.
All right, we are testing seats.
We're gonna see.
That one fit you, Jesse?
Man, I can ride.
Oh, yeah.
I can ride in that, boy. I think I'll just sleep here tonight.
Which one is that?
That's the one.
Mine. Mine.
That's the one that. That's the one that was in that I ran all year last year in the 56. That's the one that was in that car. But he just said he likes that one. All right, how you gonna do it?
This is whatever y'all want to do. Y'all take your pick. Yeah, if you want whatever, you get it. You get yours.
On seats?
I'll take this. I don't care what it is.
Seat, car, whatever. You
What is
just take
up,
what
yeah.
we give you. Is that what you saying?
That's right. Take one. That's right. Listen to Michael over there. Tell him, Michael.
First choice in tires.
Yeah. What about when it comes to tires?
Hey, last time I took when I took that 421 out there and run it, and Shep come over there, and he looked down at them tires. I said, "You see what they give me? Look what they give me to come out here with." It's slick.
All right. So that one we got to get the motor bolted up and fired up. The Josephs we got to get the motor in. And this one we got to get updates and get a motor in it. So.
We got.
Hey, my car's sitting there ready is all I know to tell y'all. Now you cutting out?
Yeah,
Calling it a night?
it's that
All
time.
right, we got to be here Sunday to get this thing ready to go.
Hey, I'll be here,
All
man.
right, sounds good. All right, that's enough for tonight. We got one motor out and then put in. We got plenty of work to do, though, but we got to get through Valentine's. this weekend, and then we'll be getting back to work. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Like, subscribe, comment, and tell us what you thought of our hats. Do you like the new design? They'll be available soon. We like this one. Which one y'all like? Anyways, see y'all.